This is Mr. P. This is for my Math 020 students. What do you need to know from Chapter 3, which is about solving equations for x, right? All right, so final exam review, Chapter 3, what you need to know. So we're going to start solving equations for x, obviously. So we're going to start with this right here. Solve this. This is a two-step problem. Minus 3x plus 5 equals negative 7. Of course, you got to get letters on the left, numbers on the right. So that means you got to get rid of this, because we won't just x. First, we have to get rid of this 5 and get rid of the negative 3 later. But additions come before multiplication, so I'm going to have to subtract 5 on both sides. So that's going to disappear. So you see nothing here. This drop down, equals drop down, but your sign rules say you add and keep the sign. So I got to do 7 plus 5, 12, add, keep, since they're like signs. So I'm at this line right here. Then I got to divide both sides by negative 3. And negative divided by negative is positive, so you get 4. And the negative 3's cancel. So x equals 4. And you can check your work, right? The original problem said 3x plus 5, right? So x is 4. So negative 3 plus 4 is negative 12 plus 5. Well, when you do your sign of large, subtract 12 minus 5, 7. Keep the sign of large so it checks. So that one checks out. Next problem. Solving this one right here. 3 times the quantity of 2x minus 10 equals 12. Well, you have to use the distributive property because we got something in parentheses, right? You can't put these together because they're unlike terms, so you got to step out and use the distributive property. So you got to multiply 3 times this, 3 times the 2x, and do a little arrow thing, and 3 times the 10. So 3 times 2x is 6x, and 3 times minus 10 is minus 30. Drop down this, then it becomes a two-step problem. Add 30 on both sides. This cancels nothing here. And then 12 plus 30 is 42. So really looking at 6x equals 42. Divide both sides by 6. So x on the left, 7 on the right. And this is the checking information to check for the problem back upstairs. So the 3 is right here, 3 is right here, 2 is right here, 2 is right here. X is 7, right? And the minus 10, and the equals 12 is there. 2 times 7, 2 sevens is 14. 7 $2 bills is 14 minus 10. We'll leave you with 4, right? And then I just brought the 3 down. We know 3 4s is 12. Next one. Solve this right here. Remember, you got to keep letters on the left, numbers on the right, right? So I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Why not? If I'm looking at this thing, if I know I need the letter on the left, I need to get rid of it on the right. So I do plus 3x on both sides. If I want the number on the right, I get rid of it on the left. So I got to subtract 4 on both sides. So I killed 2 birds. I took care of 2 sets of things at one time. But you got to remember your sign rules. I'm in the whole 5, I got 3. I'm in the whole $5, got $3 left with $2 in the whole. Right? This drop down. This is gone. Equals drop down. And then the 3x and the 2. Well, if I owe $3 and I got $3, I break even, right? So it's a goose egg right here. There's nothing here. Right? And then if I'm in the whole 2 and then I'm on the whole 4 more, then I'm in the whole 6. So really I'm looking at minus 2x equals negative 6. Got to divide both sides by negative 2. Negative divided by negative is positive, so I get 3 there. And when I plug it back in and check, it checks out. I get negative 11 on both sides. Last but not least, the problem says negative 10x minus 4. Negative 10x plus 4 minus 5x equals a negative 71. So I got to gather like terms first because this go with this, right? And if I'm in the whole 10 and I'm in the whole 5, I'm in the whole 15. I bring down the plus 4, bring down the minus 71. This becomes a two-step problem because now I have to subtract 4 first on both sides to get rid of this. That's why you see nothing here. And then when you put 2 negatives, you get more negatives. So it's negative 75 on the right, negative 15x on the left. Divide both sides by negative 15, and you get x equals positive 5. And when you put it back in, it all checks out to where negative 71 is on both sides. So that's all of it. And that's what you got. This is your Math Man Made Easy. Peace out.